Yes, it was a long meeting. It was a very constructive and very comprehensive meeting. As you know, the two leaders will meet again tomorrow morning. This is the first meeting in a while. It's actually the meeting that we ideally should have had 13 days earlier. But I'm glad to say that I have met both leaders today, listening to how they again have recommitted themselves to their shared goal of not only finding a solution to the Cyprus problem, but to seek to find it in 2016. And all of us agree that in order to live up to that ambition, which is not my ambition, but the ambition of the leaders, we have no time to lose. We can simply not lose more time. And we have to structure the coming weeks and months optimally. Tomorrow they will discuss where we are, take a global look at everything that's been achieved over this last year, where we are close and what are the main outstanding issues, and then structure the coming weeks in such a way that we can start addressing that at the highest level, meaning that the leaders are now ready to take even more direct charge of this issue. Exactly how they will do that is, of course, something they will discuss tomorrow. So I will not preempt the conclusions of that conversation, but that's what we are basically focusing on tomorrow. I think that's the right approach right now. And it's going to be a lot of work. As the leaders said in their statement on the 15th of May, great achievements have been achieved, but we should make no secret of the fact that a lot remains, and these discussions will have to be hard and based on the confidence and the courage that the leaders have shown so far, and they will not always be easy. But knowing the leaders well, I think that their commitment is very clear. It's almost like it's been strengthened over the last over the recent weeks, because they see that without their continued commitment there will be no solution, and maybe there will never be one. So I think this is really where we are right now.
Okay, so a question?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned it also, and Anastasiadis also mentioned it, that convergence should be clarified. And up till today, we thought that there was one paper, and on that paper there was convergences and issues that not agreed on and differences. I mean, I'm a bit confused. Why there's a need to clarify things when we got the impression that they are clarified?
Well, we have.
Before you start, sorry, I have a follow-up question
Yes.
about on that. For example, on all the pages, 3 different colors we have, as far as we know. One is red color, one is blue color, one is black color.
We even have green now.
Yeah, all right. So why we have this need to clarify all the things back again?
Okay, so we have many hundred pages, of which we have, as you said, black text, a lot of black text, but we also have blue and red where positions are not yet aligned. So we do have a full overview of where we are in these many hundred pages. I think the idea, or I know that the idea of Anastasiadis is not to replace that, because the negotiations will continue to use the color code, but that we have a shared reading of what this means at the aggregate level. It's not an alternative process, it's just an ability for the leaders to look at the big picture together. Where are we overall? Because there are big issues and small issues, and some issues are very detailed, and so we're talking about this rather aggregate joint analysis of the state of affairs after 1 year of constant negotiations. But the formal negotiations are, of course, continuing in this color code system.
Yes, but special advisor, does it not mean to have less time and more work?
No, this is a way to make sure that we have a joint structured approach.